This might be my last video. Today we're taking a look at updating the PocketHost paywall. I launched it yesterday and I was super stressed because I was watching people sign up for PocketHost but not subscribe. Like, look at this. This is since January 11th, we've had probably 20 or 19 signups, and I was watching them come in yesterday, and just nobody was subscribing. Like, that paywall wasn't working, or maybe I don't know. I don't know what was wrong. I was actually kind of wondering, like, maybe there was something broken about it, because it was like literally no one was signing up. And I was a little discouraged by that because it's, even with a 7-day trial, nobody was signing up. But then somebody did sign up. One person signed up, and then another person signed up. So like 2 out of the 20 people have signed up for a 7-day trial, just the $5 a month 7-day trial. And that's like a 10% conversion, but I expected more like a 90% conversion because there's literally nothing to do in the app without it. It's a hard paywall. And the paywall hasn't been popular with everybody. Here's a guy who says, "I missed the paywall update. I was building a tool to promote PocketHost over Supabase, but I guess now I'll have more time for other projects as this one have no more sense. Best wishes ahead. I can't afford paying stuff. Gotta go." So I don't know. Like, I don't know what your situation is, but I don't think $5 a month is a lot to ask. And I mean, I've been through this conversation with other people, and it's like hosting fees are hosting fees. Anywhere in the world, you're paying those hosting fees. It's not like even the biggest companies, even Amazon and Hesner or whatever they're called, and DigitalOcean and all the others, they don't charge local rates, like local economy rates for the hosting. They charge what it costs them. And the conversation I had with somebody, this is way earlier in Discord, but like way before the paywall, but it was like, oh, okay, well, like, I get what you're asking. You're saying, $25 a month is equivalent to, whatever kind of wage in your country, like very expensive versus cost of living, right? But that doesn't solve my problem, because my problem is my costs don't change. Just because I give a discount to you for your local economy and your local cost of living, my costs don't change. Nobody's doing that for me. So I think it just kind of trickles all the way down. But anyway, here's somebody who was like, it doesn't make any sense unless PocketHost is free. I kind of feel like giving a middle finger to that kind of attitude, right? It's like, okay, well, I don't know how to help you then. Because if you go try to self-host this somewhere, you're going to end up paying for it. So I mean, that's life. I'm not sure what I can do about that. Here's another guy who says, any way to skip the paywall to try out PocketHost on a trial basis? And somebody else said correctly, there's a 7-day trial. And he says 7 days feels on the low side. It should be at least a month. I work a full-time job, so weekends are the only time I have to explore PocketHost. All right, that's fair. That's fair. My answer to him was, if you're just trying to try out PocketBase and see if you even like PocketBase, then just run it locally, right? I mean, you don't even have to have PocketHost for that. Now, here's kind of a fair point here. Some people use Firebase and Supabase on hackathons, and if you're doing a hackathon, a 7-day free trial might not be enough, or you might not want to pay for hackathon resources. I don't know. Maybe if somebody contacted me and said, "Do you want to sponsor a hackathon?" We could do that. So I'm not too worried about stuff like that. And to be honest, I didn't really expect anybody to come along and say, "Thank God there's a hard paywall now for PocketHost." That makes my day. But in fact, it should make somebody's day, because it means that the service will survive. Anyway, we're at like 10% conversion right now, and they haven't even made it through the 7-day trial. So for all I know, they could drop, and this could be like 0% conversion, and that's where it was sitting for a while, was like 0%, and it was like discouraging to me, because literally I will shut down PocketHost if if all that's going to happen is I'm going to keep paying for it, then I will just pay for it as long as it's suitable to me, and then I will shut it down. If it's not worth any value to anybody else, that's what happens, right? So I was happy to see that a couple people did convert, and I'm going to assume that they're going to stick with PocketHost for a while. So now I want to know, how do I get my conversion up to more of that 80% range where I think it probably ought to be? Well, I'm trying to put myself in the position of somebody who's just coming to PocketHost, and maybe they don't know it, they don't know me, and they're wondering, like, can I trust this thing, right? So I made a video. Episode 11 of PocketBased is a video that I want to put on here, and I want to see if that affects the conversions. So here it is. Here's the video I just made. At PocketHost. You can go right here. Yeah. So anyway, I just take them through everything, and this is the video I want to embed on that page just to see if it boosts conversions at all. So let's try that. First, I want to know if there's like a sweet video player component for Svelte that plays YouTubes. Let me see. I mean, there's this thing, but it seems like it's literally just the YouTube iframe. That doesn't seem helpful. This seems kind of cool. It says it loads the thumbnail instead of the of loading the iframe. This could be cool. Let's try this. Of course, that was a disaster. Why would any package just work? No, it's like I tried to upgrade to Svelte 5 and do all this stuff, but it didn't work, and neither did this other one called SvelteKit Embed, which is supposed to be like has that other one too. So I don't know. At some point, I'll probably have to upgrade my dashboard here to the latest SvelteKit and the latest Svelte, but that seems like maybe that could be a lot of work. So I'm going to leave that for another day. Anyway, I just took the lazy way out and did a little iframe here, and that means that it now looks like this. It's got this little embed right here up at the top, and I think that's going to be good enough for us to just try the experiment to see if this boosts conversions. So we're going to be watching the number of views on this video, and just like generally seeing if this helps at all, because I mean, it looks kind of cool. PocketHost feature walkthrough. Yeah, cool. All right, so keep following along for the next couple days, and we will see if this works any better.